Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, Arkansas. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd against the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Hey, guys. The Red Wolves head coach told me before the game. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Marshall's offense making their way on the field to open this game. We got multiple motivations here. Yes, both these teams would love to represent the Sun Belt as conference champions. But with the victory today, you also make your case to the committee that you certainly belong in this playoff bracket. Let's see if one of these teams can produce that kind of performance.
Chris, to get into that playoff, it's all about resume, and there would be no better resume builder than a win today. Both of these teams have done a great job navigating through the Sun Belt, and obviously the winner is going to have a terrific opportunity to get into that playoff. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire.
Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The Red Wolves offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He's got a crease, and the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Red Wolves line up on 1st and 10 now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Pass not complete.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. The special teams produce a score.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Barrett. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes the rush. Grab behind the line. It's Barrett. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. Fire to the right side, complete. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Handing off on the draw play. Fighting off the defender. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab.
This is an outstanding job by this offensive line and pass protection. The defense is in a blitz. They're trying to get home, and they cannot get near this quarterback. He's just sitting back there in the pocket, and now you've manipulated your passing structure. You're trying to blitz. There's not enough defenders back there.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Receiver in motion now. Handoff heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver, and they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind. Scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
It's Marshall in front right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost comes up with this interception. In fact, probably should have.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Red Wolves will have to kick this away. Remember, his first punt was taken back to the house. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Now from the... Offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction moves the ball up 5 yards. Gift to the offense, 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
The Red Wolves will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The senior defensive end. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment, defense.
Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to chuck it again. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Now whistles here. We've got a man down on the field. The athletic training staff out to assess the situation, and we'll step aside. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Little. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Caught in the backfield. It's Barrett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff out to check it out, and we'll step aside for a moment. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. He hands it to the back. Fighting him off. He's got space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He would not be stopped.
What an outstanding run from this running back. It's about yak. We always hear about it in the passing game, but what about yards after contact for a running back? Running through the arm tackle, staying on his feet, and getting into the end zone. That is great individual effort for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
This time it's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He
throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back. Up shot near midfield.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Now over to your game in Jonesboro. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Hey guys, the Red Wolves head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yardage for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
The Red Wolves will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Here comes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. 2nd and inches, anything is at your disposal.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains. That's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
A throw to the running back in the flat. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Marshall. And they go on top here in the 2nd half.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Here's the 2nd down play. Catch made on the out route. He was out of bounds right at the 35.
I love the ball placement.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Barrett. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Running back with the football. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's Marshall in front right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And that sets up a return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Moves the ball up to the 30.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. second down after the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Bringing pressure. Across the 30. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Red Wolves hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a...
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving.
Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's a senior safety. The offense threatening now. First and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bird.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pass falls incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside, defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offsides penalty is a gift. Now the offense sets up with a 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside,
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? He'll hand it off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make.
And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group, all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Red Wolves will crank up the tempo. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
He's just late with this ball. It's got to be out on time. And now you're on the outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get the catch. He's able to do that. Great catch, but not a first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
Off the play fake on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. That sack makes it second down and forever. To throw, it's Coleman. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he drops it. Can you believe it? So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. He's got space. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey, guys, from what I can see here on the Marshall sideline, this team is...
He's got room to run. Look out. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing him. This is a beautiful job.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but that first time will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football playoff. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.